playing for Greg Popovich, who would really appreciate the play of Tammani Kamar, a true 3-and-D guy. As Denny just pointed out to Brooke, he sets the tone for the Blazers. Boy, they're going to need a tone setter after that sputtering start against the Lakers a couple of nights ago, and tonight it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The notable exceptions, obviously, to this Thunder lineup this evening: Chet Holmgren is out. Lou Dort is not playing. Jalen Williams is still convalescing from offseason wrist surgery. And Al is back. He'll hand off. Joe is there to lay it up and in.
I'm on it right now.
5 of 20 shooting. There we go. Here's an easy one.
Let's go, Shai.
Take your time. Lay it up and in. That's a start. 38-19 count. 1:18 remaining in the first quarter. That's not good. Wiggins, a drive all the way in. SGA, the crossover into a drifting fadeaway, velvet touch baseline Jimmy. Nothing but net.
Yeah, you could eat
on the island with SGA. Centers to Abdia, off to Sharp, waste no time, tried to gain the edge, can't, and turns into a fall-away jumper. Tough shot, knocked it down.
Back to the basket.
SGA sneaks into front court, backing down on the mid-block. Drop step spin into a fade, knocks down another one on the end line. Abdia the spin move, draws a crowd out to Reath. He'll race for three, got it. Reath off. Blazers need to chisel away at this lead. Down 16, Grant to the inline, powers up and in.
Good take, got that left shoulder into the defender.
Holiday.
And that was a good no call from the officials,
yes,
as SGA kicked that right leg into Chris.
Reath gets himself again down there in that corner and drills another three. Haberstroh losing his mind at home.
He's supposed to be doing homework right now.
SGA coming, he looks down the floor. He gets by Hartenstein. He scoops to Reath. Set it up to Tammani, swinging outside to Reath, triggering a three straight away. Got another one! 1:50 to go in the second quarter. Roof was going to come off. Lamar, had he hit that? Wiggins the other way, fakes a three, draws Grant off his feet, and he sinks. Thunder by 4, a minute and a half left in the half. SGA in the corner to Wallace, and he comes right back with another three. Hook pass to Reath, passed up the three, gives it over to Abdia. Jump pass to Holiday, catch and shoot three. Why not? He's on fire to rally the Blazers to within 4, a minute just under remaining here in the second. Back cut, SGA from Hartenstein. Now he's got a front him or three-quarter him. Williams are bringing it bounce. That's exactly where they're going.
Oh, no.
And they score. Hartenstein the other way. Wiggins passed up the three, drives it into the lane. Reaching out is Klingon. Ball comes free. Hartenstein saves it to Wallace. Back to Joe. Behind the back bounce pass over to Wiggins out of the corner. Fires and hit with pressures off. Sharp the other way. Zigzag dribble drive into the lane. Turns a corner. Goes lefty and laid it up and in. Terrific. SGA makes his move. Doubled. Finds Joe stepping out.
That's it.
Zip. 3 lay-ins missed in a row. Sharp to Abdia inside. Tipped by Hartenstein. He's got the pick. Sends it to SGA. Ahead of steam. Into the lane. Leans and scores. Still out. Surgery on the wrist. And Kendrick Williams is out as well. Off-season surgery. Abdia into the paint. Jump pass over here to Sharp. Into the lane. Spots Kamara coming from the opposite point. Beautiful. Isaiah Joe shooting nearly 50% from 3 in 10 attempts a game. Drives baseline, sets it up for Jang. Out on top, rotated to SGA. Down the hatch.
Thank you.
That yes to credit from Capital One allowed me to regrow my credit strength. My daughters are in their 20s, starting out, renting places. We're able to help them. Capital One's belief helped me have confidence in myself.
Speeds out of backcourt, has a step. Sees Tammani, finds a man trailing. Joe missed the shot. Rebound, Hart. Free throw off the mark. Blazers claim the rebound, down 10. Going to work is Grant. He backs off Jang with a probe and then steps by for the bucket. Played last night in Los Angeles. Klingon steps up, and the backside is Jang. Makes himself available along. SGA comes the other way. One-on-one. Breaks down Holiday. Laid it in. He fights off Williams. Keeps it alive for Grant to pick it up off the deck. Accelerates into the lane. Goes to the body of Carlson. Steps through and scores.
How'd he get
On the edge to Grant. Sees two defenders. Whips it to Denny. Gets in the middle of all that. Step back jumper good. Denny Abdia. A lot of directing going on. Comes off the screen. Into the lane. Whips it outside to Reath. Looks it into the mids. Got off the shot. Got it! Into the lane. Lost the dribble. Goes back to get it. Sharp. One-on-one on Case and Wallace. On the screen. Veers out for a three. And he hit it. Shaden Sharp with a three. Time there. And he gets up. And the ball's deflected. But it's eventually grabbed by Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins on the screen from Hartenstein. Hartenstein will roll and hammer it with the left hand.
Sometimes they haven't gotten the ball there, or the person has just missed. The Blazers got to make sure to account for that. And first of all, stop the ball.
Yeah, Mitchell, just a quick glance to 8:50, make it 9:53 left. Here's Denny galloping into the paint, kicking outside to Grant, sprays it to Sharp, diagonals outside to Reath. Quick dispatch, it's Kamara with the payoff. After it, Hartenstein trailing, outlet pass to Joe, unbalanced floor, Mitchell to the glass and lays it in. Gets to the middle, leans, ball stripped by Denny, batted into the air, recovered by the Blazers. Abdia, quick right to left hand, right down the bullet.
And the Thunder, it's taking them a while to find the gaps in it consistently.
Mitchell the runner, caught iron, rolled in.
Yeah, he's one of their players who has found his way down that middle a couple times now.
He's got 16, 6 of 10 shooting from the field. Abdia goes to work, switches left to right hand and packs it coming off the screen from Donovan Klingon. All downhill for Turbo. Again, the Blazers with a chance to take the lead. The crowd expectantly up and scores. Blazers take the lead back.
That's the matchup.
Takes a beat. Now goes to work on Joe. Kamara trying to spring him on the screen. SGA will pick him up. He'll dart in, lay it up and in as he avoids Hartenstein in midair. Holiday on the screen from Kamara. Bears down on SGA, playing with 5 fouls. He'll unload a three and he hit it. SGA works to get it. Holiday right with him. Again, he'll bump him with that left forearm into the fade. Knocks it down.
That looked like more of a legal move from him than the time before against Tammani.
SGA with 31 tonight. 35 minutes. Oh. Denny a three. Uncork it. Why not? 15 to 106. Now get a couple of stops. Joe sidesteps the oncoming Abdia, and the Thunder still have a heartbeat as Joe knocks down the triple.
JG's got to be ready.
Goes at him. Turns the corner. Over to Sharp. Leans in. Lefty and scores. Contorting to the win. SGA has Grant in the corner. He's playing with 5 fouls a minute.
Dive.
Abdia inside. There's Tammani on the backside for the two-hand jam. Mitchell will bring it in play. Hartenstein will facilitate up top. Hands off to the cutter. It's SGA to the lean to lay it in.
They should foul up 3 like they did in Utah.
And Tammani does. He reaches in on SGA with 7 and 9. Make that 7 and 1/10 second remaining.
I mean, he wants to make both of them because they still have a timeout.
SGA hits the first, second airborne up and in.
So they're not even going to waste any time. They're just going to call the timeout right away. Drew. Okay, good.
Inbounds to Holiday. Immediately Wallace grabs him. And Drew Holiday, an 80%er, will step to the line.
Let him get the ball. Without Jeremy Grant's cut, that doesn't happen that play. So it's all hands on deck. Just try to
up on the inside position. Klingon and Williams. Here's the shot. It's up off the brace, and it was tipped.